Hey people, it is Wednesday, June the 19th. The time is 4:48 in the afternoon, and it is a ridiculously hot 34 degrees Celsius with a humidex of 42 degrees. And today is one of those days where being outside is just extremely unpleasant for more than 5 minutes even. I did walk my way here to the financial district through this heat, which was more than enough for me. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to escape the heat by descending down into the underground path system, which is wonderfully air conditioned, and I'll take a walk around the path underneath the financial district here on Wednesday during rush hour to check out the state of the path on this day, and basically just to escape the heat, to be honest. So as we watch people pour down Bay Street, and there's a look north, Old City Hall. So I'm going to be entering the path right here at 390 Bay. And there is a very rank, unpleasant odor here as well. I'm sure the heat certainly doesn't help matters there. And I just entered the lobby, and already a blast of wonderful AC. But let's head down to the path level. And this will also do my camera some favors, not subjecting it to intense heat and humidity. It does tend to have its limits as well, and can overheat in weather like this. So here's a map of the path. So we just entered right here. So I think I'm just going to wander around aimlessly throughout much of the path under the main part of the financial district here. Just an excuse to not be out there, really. I think with the temperature and the humidex today, I think today might be so far the hottest day of the year. Just a short walk from my building to the Eaton Center felt like walking through a furnace. I've never been so happy to step inside of a shopping mall before. And this part of the path is always very quiet here. This food court is on life support if it isn't fully dead. It's not 5 o'clock yet, so many of these businesses are still open. Many of them do shut down at 5 though. The path is a really 9 to 5 sort of operation, catering to all the office workers in the financial district. So you'll probably see some of these places start to close up shop during the video here. And we'll see some of the last-minute office workers making their way home. This food court is doing a bit better, although many of the places are closed now. Some parts of the path on certain days can be very busy, especially at lunchtime. If you come on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, during the lunch hour, it can be rammed with people. Some of these places lead to dead ends. And if I go that way, it'll go on for quite a ways, but then eventually I'll have to turn around and come back the same way. EY Tower. I think I actually led myself to a dead end here. This happens. Even to a seasoned path walker like myself. Okay, now this is the way that you go. That will eventually lead you to a dead end. It wouldn't be a proper path walk if I didn't take at least one wrong turn. What's the fun in walking around everywhere knowing where you're going all the time? All right, so dead end leads that way. I have done walks through that end recently though. There's a piano staircase over on that side of the path that actually works when you walk on the steps. It's like stepping on piano keys. Let's check out the market over here. The Longo's market. Let's see what we can see while these places are still open. And it's really cool in this section. Probably because of all the fruit here on display. Freezers. And you can always tell when you're in the section of the path under First Canadian Place. Everything has this white marble. The office tower itself was originally clad in white marble, but over the years it started to decay and lose its luster, and eventually was removed and replaced with white fritted glass. I think there's some nice fountains over here. Let's see if they're turned on. There they are. Even though I'm in air-conditioned comfort now, I still sort of want to stick my face in there. Modern golf. We just did a big circle around this part of the First Canadian Place section. All right, let's head into the TD Center. I did a recent video at street level during rush hour in the financial district, showing how busy it is, even though the Toronto Star and some other media outlets has had multiple stories recently about how the financial district is dead and is a ghost town and no one shops or works in this area anymore. But certainly not a ghost town to my eyes, at least not on a day like Wednesday or Thursday in my previous video. Even with this many people in the path right now, at street level it's also busy. So that gives you an idea of how many people are in the area. Although probably not as many people at street level today as in my previous video. Given the heat, I think more people would choose to do what I'm doing and avoid that. That was quite the laugh back there. Got these upscale food halls here. So most people are heading in the same direction and to the same location, and that would be south to Union Station. Indigo Spirit, they're still open. I wonder if they close at 5 as well, probably. Italian menswear. So if this is your first time seeing a path video, this is considered the world's largest underground network of shopping concourses, interconnected shopping concourses. Spanning close to 30 kilometers altogether if you add them all up. And over 1,000 shops and restaurants. Many of them are the same sort of places repeated over and over, such as Shoppers Drug Marts and Rexalls and LCBOs and various chain restaurants. But there are some proper standalone retailers also who call the path home. Many of them are upscale, catering to people who work in the financial industry. So, things like suits and other office wear, footwear, that sort of thing. And here is Union subway station. Union Station itself is on the other side of the fare gates. Very busy at the subway station right now. We'll take a peek inside the Bay Concourse here at Union Station.
I love that. He's like, oh yeah, you're gonna...
I was just in here recently in another video, but this is an important part of the overall path system. It's like the path leads to Union from either side. You have the main path under the financial district and the South Core path south of Union Station. But at this time of day, this is where everyone is heading, from no matter what part of the path they're in. So this is the retail concourse. Or I guess I could say the retail level at the Bay Concourse. And that will take you over to the York Concourse. Many restaurants between here and there. I didn't do this last time I was here. We'll take a peek at the GO train platform area. Seems kind of dark. I don't know if that's intentional or not. It's pretty chaotic here. That's pretty par for the course. Let's check out the view. See, hardly anyone is going down. They're all going up. They're all heading to the trains, not away from the trains. If you come here in the morning, it would be the opposite. During the morning rush. Everyone's just waiting for their train to appear on the screens up here to let them know that they can head to the platform for boarding. And there we go, that one just popped up, so everyone's like, now I can go. Got trains heading to Richmond Hill and Kitchener and the Lakeshore East. People are tapping on at the Presto machines before they board. Right there, that's where you hear all the beep sounds. And here we are, this is the Great Hall. Very iconic spot here in the city. And one of my favorite, if you've been watching my channel, you would definitely know that. Let's take a peek outside and see how things are. And then we'll head back into the path to walk through another section that we haven't walked through yet. And just to remind myself how disgustingly hot it is out here. Ugh. Yep. Still horrible. It is still horrible out here. Got a metal guy behind me here with his axe. All right. I didn't need to be reminded of how hot it was, but here I am outside again, and nevertheless.
We haven't identified the issue yet, but at least yeah, I don't like if I sit properly. Yeah.
So let's go back inside the Royal Bank Plaza. That's the last section of the path we walked through before coming into Union Station. So you can see how many people are at street level here, as I was mentioning earlier. Even with the air-conditioned path being an option, still plenty of people will choose to walk outside along Bay Street here.
I feel like they would.
All right. Let's head inside and let's go back down to path level if I can. I think I have to go over here and deal with some unexpected music here, which I wasn't expecting, but it is what it is, I guess.
You have a business card, sir, you can get it.
I think I can get down to path level right here. Let's do it. And back into air-conditioned comfort. So here I am again. I already passed through these doors, but this time I'm going to take a left here. One last look at commuter chaos. And this will take us into Brookfield Place. Lots of speed walkers. Shoe shine business is also pretty big here in the path. Gotta keep looking sharp. Want to impress those clients and your bosses. And Brookfield Place. Let's This is a big food court on this level. You can see the Galleria up above. I think these places are very close to closing. It's well past 5 now, 5:19. Well, maybe some places stay open until 6. It would seem to be so. A lot of the restaurants on this side, though, are closed. Another look up into the Galleria.
So excited.
Here's the path entrance to the Hockey Hall of Fame. Seems to be closed, though. And entering Commerce Court. Starting to see fewer people rushing through the path. Moss Coffee arriving summer 2024. It's nice to see new places opening up after all the predictions of the path all but being completely killed during the lockdowns. That didn't happen. It was certainly hurt and impacted, and still feeling the effects of that, but it's mostly survived. And entering Scotia Plaza. And like you know you're under First Canadian Place with all the white marble, well you know you're under Scotia Plaza with all the burgundy marble here. Mirroring the cladding of the office tower. And Bay Adelaide Centre. Nice and cool here. One of the cooler sections yet. Yeah, some places definitely still open. I certainly don't imagine them staying open past 6 though. Maybe they've extended their hours a bit lately since it's gotten busier in the financial district over the last 6 months to a year, warranting staying open an extra hour or so. And now we're entering the Hudson's Bay department store. So we're pretty much done walking underneath the office towers. The path does continue on though, all the way up to Yonge and Dundas, mainly through the Hudson's Bay store here and then the Eaton Centre shopping mall. And it's also connected to the Atrium on Bay and the Tenor, 2 other shopping centres. But I don't think I'll do a video walking through the mall as part of this walk. Maybe for a separate walk I'll do that. So we'll make our way back up the street level. And step back out into the blistering sauna that is outside. I'll start to wrap up the video. Ugh, I can feel the heat seeping down into the stairwell here. Oh, all right. So back to hell. So I hope you enjoyed the walk on the hottest day of the year so far, I think. 34 Celsius with a 42-degree humidex, which we escaped by wandering around through the path here on this Wednesday during rush hour. And we checked out a bit of Union Station once again, just to showcase the commuter chaos, which always fascinates and amuses me. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and also make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. Or you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member, or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram also under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.